As the US comic market is imploding, the Japanese pop culture market, it's exploding. Want to find out how to make money on it? I'll tell you in this video. Welcome to Wonderworld Comics. I'm Dennis Barger, 45-year veteran of buying everything collectible, 35-year veteran of selling everything collectible, and 20-year veteran of owning stores. I'm here to tell you, Japan is crushing it. And right now, as the US comic market implodes, the Japanese pop culture market is exploding. Let me show you how you can make money off of this in this video. So I just got back from a trip of 2 weeks in Japan. And let me tell you, it is a different world over there. The US pop culture market used to be everywhere in Japan. But right now, what's happening is the Japanese pop culture market is invading the US. Right now, Pokemon is crushing it. Pokemon is the most recognizable IP in the world. Not Star Wars, not Mario, Pokemon. And let me tell you, Pokemon is a 3-generational market. It's not just Pokemon, guys. Hello Kitty, Ultraman, Godzilla, Nintendo, everything we have over here. One Piece, manga, anime, video games, everything is from a Japanese pop culture base. And the kids love it. What's different right now? Well, first, let me tell you, the US dollar to the Japanese yen is really out of whack. 150 yen equals about $1 US. And the Japanese don't allow their companies to really gouge the customers. So a 99-cent Arizona over here is still 99 cents, but almost everything else in America has inflated. Over in Japan, $1 iced coffee is still $1 iced coffee over there. So you're paying 70 cents for it when you use a US dollar. Let me get a little deeper. They have, just like we do, dollar stores, except for they call their stores 100 yen stores. Everything in the store is 100 yen, except for when you use the US dollar and you're only paying 70 cents for that 100 yen item. The kind of stuff you can get for 100 yen over there is this little cute Hello Kitty licensed coin purse. 70 cents US over there, 100 yen over there. Over here, we're getting $8 a piece for these. Ultraman. Netflix just paid a ton of money to show all the Ultraman videos here in America. Over there, Ultraman has been around for 50 plus years and he's iconic. But there's millions of everything of Ultraman over there. If you go to a used Goodwill type store, every Ultraman vinyl that they have is a 100 yen to 110 yen, depending on what their base cheapest price is. That's, like I said, 70 to 80 cents a piece for Ultraman vinyls. I bought over 100 of these at 100 yen a piece just to bring over here to the US and put them in my $5 three for 10 bins here in my store. Nintendo. They invented it over there. We're just using it over here. Over there, they've made millions of everything that we have before we ever got it. This is Nintendo 3DS Mario. Over there, it sells for $3.50. Sure, it's in Japanese, and all of ours are region locked for US games only. But the US people have figured out how to break the 3DS so that they can play the Japanese games here in the US. Over there, this game, $3.50, it sells for $15 over here. That's a 5x profit for buying these in Japan and bringing them over here. The best stuff in the US is Japanese. Pokemon games are gold over here in America. I bought both of these games, Pokemon Sun and Moon, for $10 each with the boxes. Over here, they're $40 a piece. Kids love that they're playing with the Japanese version in America. All they got to do is figure out how to put that software on their 3DS and they can play the original Japanese. Maybe it's just my kids, but my kids are learning Japanese and a lot of their friends are learning Japanese also. And why are they learning Japanese? So they can watch the anime in the original Japanese, so they can read the manga, so they can play the video games. Pop culture has come over here so hard that it's changing an entire generation of customers. And they are more willing to touch this original Japanese pop culture in its original form than any generation before them. The biggest and best thing that I was able to do in Japan was buy Pokemon from the source. All of these Pokemon are the original Japanese Pokemon. Shiny, hollow stuff. The cards I bought were in the $1 to $2 range. Why is this different? Well, because when I used to go to Japan 20 years ago and beyond, I'd look for $100, $500, $1,000 items that I could bring back to America and flip for double and triple my profit. I was able to buy thousands of these $1 and $2 Pokemon cards, put them in these big boxes. I brought back 2 of them, 1,200 cards, costing me about $1,000 to $1,500. And guess what? I'm gonna make more profit off of this one box that I brought back than I used to make off of the giant items I had to figure out a way to ship back to myself. These are everywhere over there. And when I say everywhere, I'm talking every gas station. Here in America, can't even get in a line and be guaranteed of getting a Pokemon pack. Over there, gas station, convenience store, department store, grocery store, every place has Pokemon packs for the kids. And the kids are buying them and they're trading them into secondhand stores. We saw Pokemon at probably every other spot that we visited while we were over there. Same with their manga, same with their anime. It's everywhere over there because the pop culture is embraced by the Japanese culture and it's translating over here to the US as well. It's really simple. My old model, the old way of doing this was find big things, bring big things back, make big profits. Now, because there's so many little things to buy over there that you can literally buy tons of little things and spread it around for really cheap. And it appeals to way more customers. Let me tell you, it's just different over there. They think of things differently. And we're so rigid right now that I think that business model is starting to creep over here and it's being accepted by an entire new generation of consumers. But if you don't want to go to Japan and you don't want to experience an entire different culture and a different way of life, there's still places that you can go here in America. There's Chinese grocery stores, there's Japanese food markets. There's a lot of places that are popping up all across America where you can get this taste of Japan and Japan's pop culture right here in America. My stores are one of those places. I've got Ultraman over here at Wonder World. I've got all the anime and manga over there at Dystopia. There's places you can find it. There's places that you'll pay very little for it, but it's here. The invasion has already happened. And the Japanese pop culture is not going away anytime soon. If you have any doubt, there was just a report in the Wall Street Journal that if you invested in Pokemon and Bitcoin 10 years ago, you outperformed every investment that the United States has to offer. This little stuff right here might only be 70 cents over there, but it might be better than putting your money in the bank or putting it into the stock market. Thank you for watching Wonder World Comics. I'm Dennis Barger. Like and subscribe. We're going to be making a lot more videos like this.